Looking for an AI glow-up that passes the office vibe check? What? AI that only knows the internet doesn't make sense for business. Get AI trained on your data at IBM.com. The AI built for business, IBM.
This message is brought to you by Abercrombie Kids, where the activewear is made for every summer activity, so your mini-me can bring their personal best. Summer days are always an adventure, from day camp to rec leagues and pool days. Abercrombie Kids has the shorts, tees, and swim to keep them comfy and keep up with them. Get everything for the entire summer at Abercrombie Kids. Shop in-store, online, or in the app.
This is your life. This is real. This is reality. You get to control it. You get to shift it, and you can make it whatever you desire. Welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast. My name is Henry Lawrence, and in this episode, we're going to talk about how to make the shift, how to turn on your power and create the life that you desire. And make sure to listen all the way through, because at the very end, we're going to take a deep, healing, meditative breath to help us align on this message and move forward throughout the day. You are a part of something. So if there's something in this message, if there's something in this podcast that gives you a different perspective, a different view, a different belief within yourself, leave a comment, share this with somebody so that we can make the change and be the rising tide that lifts all ships. Eventually, at some point, you're going to have to realize that this is your life. This is it. There's not another one coming. There's not a sign coming. There's not a reality shift. There's not a book. There's nothing coming. You are experiencing it. You are in the mix now. Nothing else is going to change. You get to dictate what comes next. If you don't like where you're at, it's difficult to change it, but you can. You don't need motivation. You don't need inspiration. You just need yourself. You need to connect with yourself and start giving yourself a destination. You can start with what you don't like about your life if that's what's in front of you. Write them down and then create what you'd rather have instead of those things. Whether it's people, places, or things, start putting down what it is you actually desire. If you are living a life without any focus, without any connection to where you want it to go, with what you want it to be, it will never end up as that reality. It's impossible. What you focus on expands. And we, as a group, as a species, as humans, whatever, don't spend a lot of time learning that what we focus on expands. And so we go through life being told how to fit in, how to make it, how to survive, how to be a valuable member of society. We go through life learning the skills and things that create that reality. And then in turn, we actually create that reality. We create a life where we fit in, where we're good at putting out and helping the society, and that's it. We're not opening up the abundant spark within ourselves. We are here to expand things, to be the future, to be what can be. And so if there's no time spent on what can be for you, if there's no time spent on the reality which you can create, if there's no time spent into what you actually desire with your mind and your focus, it will never be the reality. It will never happen if you don't do that. So this is that moment where you make the shift. This is that moment where you tap into yourself and you find something that you're craving. You find something that you desire. You find something that pulls and moves you. It's not about what you think is good or what you think you need. Yes, we live in a society. Yes, we need shelter. Yes, we need food. Yes, we need those things. There's a hierarchy of those immediate needs, but we go beyond that. We are not just physical beings that need to make sure all the physical is good. We are spiritual, energetic beings having a physical experience. And if we're not tapping into that, we're letting the biggest power of what we are, the biggest reality of what we are, the biggest energy of what we are off the table. We're not using it. You have something within you that can be amazing. And it's not to compare what life should be. Some people want to go out of space. Some people want to build giant businesses. Some people want to live in the woods. Some people just want to be a great family. Whatever it is within you that you're called to be, there cannot be hesitation to paying attention to that. There cannot be something that's a higher priority than that. Otherwise, you will always be disaligned. I'm not saying that you won't be okay or that you won't like your life. You might. You might like it just enough. You might like it just well, but there's another level. And there's a few people, and you probably barely even know any of them because there's so few, and they're not going to be around average. But there's a few people that don't take that don't settle, that don't live in the reality of what's been created, and they decided that their mind has the power. They decided that their soul has the power. They decided that their energy has the power to not only become something, but magnate what it is they desire to them. The law of attraction says like attracts like. So when you start putting something in your mind, when you start allowing yourself to be consumed by the reality of it, the vision of it, the realness of it, the smell of it, the temperature of it, like all of it as in reality, then you really experience it. You'll start experiencing it in your mind, and then you'll start experiencing it in reality. It's why negative people who experience negative thoughts and negative self-talk all the time also experience all the negative in reality. As you are within, you will experience in the external world. So this is your life. What kind of wake-up call do you need? And I know that change doesn't happen instantly, that change sometimes takes work, that change takes failure, takes taking steps forward, then steps backwards. I understand that because I am doing all that, I am in all that, and I'm seeing through it. So you're not supposed to be perfect in this growth stage of your life. You're not supposed to be the master in this growth stage of this life, but you are supposed to be what you are, a creative being that's made in the image of the creator. So you literally are a creator. And you just have to stop focusing on what the world can give you and start listening to what your heart is trying to show you. Start listening to there, because it's not about what you end up doing. It's about who you become to get there. It's always about the who. And so if you're living a disaligned life, then you're living disaligned from you. There is no you. There is no who. You're empty. You're an NPC going through, doing the checklist again and again and again. And again, maybe you're not unhappy, but you're probably lost. You probably don't feel any connections to anything. You don't have an excitement. You still like a lot of sleep. You still like the weekends. You still like those things because the love of what your life is truly supposed to be is not there. Because you're not seeing it. You're not dialed in. And when you dial into your truth, when you dial into this higher self, it is difficult because there's so much in your life right now that is also good. That also serves a positive purpose. That also has been really good to you. Has uplifted you, supported you. Like, things aren't all bad in all situations. Even that's going to have to change. And that's where we really get kept. Right? It's not the thing that's burning us that keeps us still. It's the thing that feels good. Keeps us from really tapping into our vision, because what if we have to do this? What if we have to lose these things? What if we have to watch this go? What if we have to watch this change? If that starts happening and that starts being the conversation, it becomes very, very difficult. But again, you are meant for something more. What that more is unique to you, but it's time to start living it. Your whole generational, your whole lineage, your whole bloodline, all of it, you are the shifter. It's why we're connected at this moment right now. It's why that you feel something when you're listening to this. It's why you know something when you're listening to this. I'm not telling you something that you don't know. You're listening to this right now and you're saying, you know what, you're right. I freaking know. I know that there's more to this. I know that there's more to me. I know that more is absolutely possible. You know those things. That's why you're here. That's why you come back again and again and again, because you're just hoping for something that you're going to hear, this one thing that's going to make it all click. It's already clicked within you. You already know. You don't need to know anything else. You are meant for more. It doesn't mean what you're currently doing is less. You're meant for more of you. You're meant for more of alignment with yourself, with your state of being, because when you do that, you shift the reality around you. You literally become the expansion, because what's desired within you is new. Hasn't been here before. Is a creation, is an energy shift, is an uplifting thing, is a rising tide. Like, it's all of those things. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath. And this is going to be a powerful deep breath. You need to feel your power as you breathe in. When you breathe in, I want you to see the walls coming towards you. I want you to feel the air come towards you. I want you to feel literally the color in the room around you to pull into you as you breathe in and suck in all the power. As you hold your breath, allow something to come to your mind. Something that you've been pushing back, something that you've been avoiding, something that you didn't want to admit that you wanted, and see the thing that you desire. Allow it to come in and consume it. Smell it, taste it, be it. And then when you exhale, remove the energy that's preventing you from saying, this is what I want in my life. Are you ready? Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. Everything is happening for you, my friend. every single thing. You are here for a reason. You are here for a reason to not do what everyone else has been doing, but to do you. So it's time to do you and be the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for listening. I hope this episode was impactful and gave you a different perspective on whatever it is that you're going through. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode, make sure you subscribe to this channel, like the video, like the audio, and then subscribe to my email list. There's a link down below. It'll keep you up to date with every single episode. Plus, you get a simple, easy to follow email every single time an episode comes out. You can also follow me on social media. There's my Instagram and TikTok down below as well. And if you want to join the free community, The Shift, there's a link in the description for that as well. More content coming. I post in there every single day, something that I'm thinking about, a thought-provoking message that is usually in alignment with what episode is coming out that day. So it's a great place to share, great place to connect, and a great place to grow. And it's completely free. If you've been listening, you know that I've opened it up. I'm looking for the tribe. I'm looking for the people that want to make the shift. We've had some more people come into my inner circle, and I'm looking for a few more, specifically entrepreneurs. So if you're someone that's ready to start your entrepreneurship journey, or you're already on it and you want to shift to something bigger, you want to break down barriers, you want to move the decimal point, whatever it is that you feel like you need to do, you need to buy yourself more time, you need to earn more money, you need to expand the business, you need to shift your team, lead your team, whatever it is, let's connect. This is your moment. I cleared out my schedule wider than it's ever been. Click the link below. This is only going to exist for the summertime, so don't wait. Click the link below, get on my schedule, let's connect and make the shift together.